Welcome back to the Senior Seminar Series here at Senior Living Experience. My name is Shelby Reed and I am a co-founder here at the Senior Living Experience. And today's video, I am going to share with you our book called Home to Home. If you've been on our website, you have seen this book. It's on the very front homepage of our site. It is an awesome first step / free resource for you and or a loved one if you have an aging senior or aging parent going through a possible downsizing transition. This is a free resource for you. Please check it out on our website. And today what I wanted to do in this video was really just kind of give you a quick overview of the chapters and the content you're going to find in here. Really just to kind of share with you more about it so that you do go and get yourself that free copy. On our website, there's two different ways you can get it. You can download a PDF directly to your website if that's easiest. Directly to your computer off of our website if that's easiest. Or you can also fill out an info form and give me your name and mailing address, and I will actually mail you a free hard copy of this. You don't have to pay for anything. It's completely free. It's just a really great resource we want to share with you and get into as many hands that can benefit from this material as possible. There is a workbook that goes along with this book. So I kind of think of the book as kind of the pre-planning phase, and then comes the workbook. I wouldn't just jump right into the workbook. I would absolutely skim through this as much as you can. This is kind of ask those questions, get your brain kind of thinking about the processes, whereas the workbook is going to have you put kind of pen to paper and actually write down what are your top 3 communities you're looking at. Have you interviewed any real estate agents? Have you asked them these set of questions? Here's an example. It's going to give you an example budget spreadsheet to use. Have you worked through that yet so you know what you can afford? All those things are great action steps so that you can actually start executing once you've kind of thought through your process or thought through what it is that you're wanting and what direction you're kind of wanting to go. So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to share really just the chapters with you guys. The first 2 chapters are where are you currently at and where do you want to go? So what's your current situation and what is your ideal destination? It gives 2 roadmaps here, a normal pace and a fast track pace. That will, you can get into a lot more detail into those if you read it, but gives you a planning checklist and kind of building that roadmap to get to that ideal destination. The next chapter is probably the biggest one. It's selling your home that you're living in right now. You've heard me, if you've watched any of my videos, we talk a lot about the multiple sales options we have here at Senior Living Experience, and this chapter really drives that home. So if you have a home to sell and that's all you're interested in this book, you will get the value out of it. I promise you that. It really goes through in detail those 3 options that I always share that I call our multiple sales options, which is option 1, selling your house via a real estate agent. Option 2, fixing it up yourself, doing the repairs that today's buyers are expecting to see when they come in a home. So that way you're kind of trying to put it out on the market and getting the most money you possibly can. Option 3 then is the option to sell what we call as is to a licensed investor, a real estate investor. I did a standalone video on this last week, so go check that out. But again, the book just has so much more information. It gives you examples of a process of this actually happening. It talks through things to look out for. Here's some example questions you should ask a licensed real estate investor if you do decide to interview one and work with one. So that's an awesome chapter. Chapter 4 is keeping your home and staying in it. So if you're considering also keeping the home that you live in and aging in place, this chapter will kind of help get your mind thinking through what, do you need to retrofit your home for the next 5 to 10 years? So that way, is it, wheelchair accessible? Are you going to need it to be wheelchair accessible? Do you need the kitchen counters to be a certain height if that is the instance? Maintaining the value of your home, build a roadmap for keeping your home, what happens if something unexpected happens, whether it's an illness with you or a spouse. So a lot of information there. Chapter 5 is senior housing choices. So this chapter is going to talk through the different choices you have when it comes to senior housing. It walks you through independent, assisted, it even gets into some skilled nursing options as well. But, you know, if you don't know a lot about retirement communities and some options that are out there, check out this chapter. It'll be really informative for you. Chapter 6 is the cost. So chapter 1 and chapter 2, we're talking about what it is you want. Then chapter 6 is let's get real and how are we going to pay for it. There in the workbook, there's a sample budget in there that will help you lay the roadmap for what it is you can afford, what it is you want to be able to afford, and how to be able to afford that. So we all know that is very important in that chapter. Chapter 7 is special challenges for family members of seniors. This is a great section for if you're a son or a daughter or a family member helping a senior or an aging parent. This is going to help you, just give you some questions to consider, different challenges. It gives you a case study, and it just kind of helps lay out some groundwork so you're not going at this alone. You know, we've been through this and we've shared our experiences and we've shared the experiences of our customers and our residents that we've worked with. And so don't feel like you have to go out and recreate the wheel. You know, a lot of great valuable information is in here. There is about 170 pages and the wording is not too small. So it's a quick read. It's not probably a read, you know, at least the people that we work with that we've given this book to, they use it as a roadmap. You know, they're marking it up, they're highlighting it, they're paper clipping pages, and they're coming back to it. They're using it as a resource, and the same thing with the workbook. So you'll probably get into this book and get out of it, get in and get out. But again, that's the goal of it. So if you have any questions, please feel free to always reach out to me, Shelby R at seniorlivingexp.com, or you can reach out to me via the website. I'd love to get a free copy of this in your hands, or if it's easier for you just to download it directly as a PDF to your computer, that's an option on our website also. So until next time, stay safe and we'll see you all soon. Thanks.